Today at the Saxy Rod Shop, we're going to introduce y'all to a set of hinges that we manufacture. We've always called them the built right hinges. They're basically just a universal hinge. We originally designed them to be a part of an aluminum tonneau cover for pickup beds back in the 80s. And several people saw them when we started advertising them. They've been used by some of the major street rod builders over the years for hood hinges, for deck lid hinges, and we call them the built right hinge. They're just a universal hinge, and we've got a display here. We're going to kind of show them over. This is our smaller set. We have them in two different sizes. I'll lay them here so you can kind of compare the sizes. This is the original size that we manufactured. This was designed to go to the front panel of the bed. This would incorporate into the frame structure of the bed, and then they were designed to open up and away. And then over time, people found out that they could be used for hood hinges. So here on our display, we have this display is a cowl, and we modified it to represent such as a flat firewall like a 32 Ford or a Model A. Some of the Chevrolets are that way. Or a teardrop firewall like a 33, 34 Ford. Depending on the application, they have to be mounted different. So as you can see, this opens up and away. It's not going to be similar to a piano hinge. Now, if it's a Model A or a 32 Ford style, they can be mounted directly to the firewall. You just can't have any overhang in the mounted position more than about an inch of the vertical mounting surface. If it's a teardrop deal, the hinge is going to need to be recessed into a pocket similar to this, to where the mounting surface is back roughly within an inch of the tail end of the hood. And then as you can see, look at the side view here. As this goes up, it opens and then closes. Now these can also be used for the tonneau covers. We've had people, Coddington has used them. I got a brochure here. This is one of the things that comes with them when you order them. You can see here where they were used as some trunk hinges, some hood hinges. This is showing them being used as a tonneau cover hinge. This is showing them our display here as a hood hinge. And this is to give you a reference in the size. The smaller ones are approximately 3/4 scale to the larger one. Of course, naturally, they're going to be designed to handle less weight. When you buy them, they will come with a complete set of instructions, just some guidelines. These are not set in stone, of our display here showing depending on the style of hood you have, how they need to be mounted. If they're a tonneau cover, it gives you some guidelines on measurements to look for, double check for squareness, parallel. So it gives you just some basic guidelines, but you also will receive a set of plans or instructions on how to build an all aluminum tonneau cover for a pickup bed. And this is what we used to manufacture years ago. We don't manufacture many of these anymore, but it's just a step-by-step set of instructions on how to do an all aluminum tonneau cover for your bed. That page is upside down. And these are machined out of 6061 billet steel. They're just some basic hinges. Good universal hinges. They come with shoulder bolts in them, nylon lock nuts, a plate here that you can incorporate into your mounting. If you're doing them for a hood, you will need to fabricate your own structure depending on the application. Some sort of a structure that goes side to side, ties everything together. So if you have any questions about these, please give us a call. Our shop number is 1-800-495-3904. Is that right? Yeah. And thank you, and if you haven't yet, subscribe and watch our channel.